guys, my name is Chinar and you are watching Astro Trine. Let's get learning.
Okay guys, now we're gonna talk about the moon. We just learned what is sun in astrology, right? So now we're gonna learn what is the moon in astrology. So what are the moon's karak tattva? Moon is a mother, right? That's the main karak tattva of moon is a mother. Moon is female. Like any female you want to see in your family, you can see from the moon. Everybody thinks like Venus is a wife. Venus is your first wife. But when you're talking about your third wife, many of them are lucky that have a third wife, right? So whenever you see your third wife, you see from the moon. Then you will make the perfect prediction. If you're gonna make your third wife, like if you have a third wife and if you make a prediction through Venus, your prediction gonna get wrong. I guarantee you. So moon is your third wife. After that, the way moon is a mother, your mother-in-law is also your mother. So whenever you want to see your mother-in-law, you see from the moon as well. I will teach you further in course that how to define mother and mother-in-law. It depends on the which house that we are talking about. After that, moon is your elder sister-in-law and moon is your elder sister as well. So whenever you want to see your elder sister-in-law, something prediction you want to see it, then you have to look at the moon. Very important thing that I'm gonna tell you today. Always remember that the moon is a cheater. Moon is a cheating. Moon is a blame. Wherever your moon is sitting in whichever house, you will get blame of that thing. So always remember the moon is a cheater. Moon is a blame. That is its main karak tattva, right? And after that, what is moon? Moon is a changing. Suppose like you change your place. Like suppose you're living in Gujarat or you are living in Kentucky and you move to like different state, like right, means like from Kentucky to Alabama. Then whenever you change that place, that is the moon. In India also, like any state you move, that is also the moon. Any like from one town to like next town moving, that is also the moon, right? So moon is the change in place. After that, what is moon? Moon is a food. The thing that you eat, that is a moon. Moon is a liquid. Any liquids are seen from the moon. After that, what other thing is moon? Milk is a moon, right? Milk. The person that who have like a moon and Saturn together, then he gonna have all the business, or he may be working in the like a milk industries or any liquid chemical industry or something to do with the like a maybe at the water plant. He's working at the water plant, right? My husband has that. He was working for water company at the water plant. Saturn and moon together, right? After that, what is moon? Moon is astrology. Moon is astrology. So whenever you want to see like that so and so person is doing astrology or something, when you're looking at the like a male chart and when you see that Venus is with the moon or Venus is going towards to the moon, right, with the Mercury or maybe with the Jupiter, then you can always say that she will definitely learn the astrology in her life. So moon is astrology. Always remember that. Like when you want to see like some, like if you are looking at the guy's chart, right, and he has a Venus is with the moon, then you can always say that his wife gonna be the artist, right? So moon is the art. Like any art you want to see it, you will see by the moon. So moon is the artist. After that, like if you want to see like somebody has like motel or hotel or any hospitality business, those are also seen by the moon. Daycares are also seen by the moon. After that, the people have like adult daycares or like any adult like how the assisted living facilities and stuff like that. Those all are like the adult care places and all that. Anything that you care, those all are seen by the moon, right? Even the Airbnb, Verbos, those are also seen by, because that's what it is, like a hotel industries. So those all are governed by the moon. After that, travel industries like tour and travels, like those all are governed by the moon as well. So whenever we gonna learn about like the business related the moon, what are the businesses in the moon, like whenever you see Saturn and moon, you can definitely do all this prediction that person may be working or person may be owning these kind of businesses, right? After that, the agriculture as well is seen from the moon, like if somebody has a business in agriculture, right? Or maybe Mercury is with the moon, then you can say that like he gonna study related agriculture. Or if the Saturn is with the moon, then you can say like, okay, he gonna have a business, agriculture business as well. After that, when you see all these big poet, right, their moon has to be extremely strong. All these poetry, the storytellers, the people who write all those stories, those all are seen by the moon. After that, any grocery shop, any kirana store, even the small store, big store, any big grocery store are seen by the moon. Like, so whenever you see somebody's moon and Saturn together, they own the grocery store as well. A lot of gas station and a grocery stores are together. You can see that as well, because that is in my chart, and I do own the gas station. We do sell the fruit, what do you call, the food, lot of fruits, drinks, beverages, you can name it, plus the gas is also the like a liquid. So that's what the moon is, the food, all that. After that, the medicine, we do sell medicine. So like if somebody has like a pharmacy, right, or medicine shop or anything to do with the medicine, that is also seen by the moon. After that, in our body, our stomach area, that also moon also governs that area, right? And like suppose in computer, if you want to see in a computer, then that hard drive, that is also governed by the moon, because all the data, like the entire computer's data is stored into that hard drive, because moon is what that stored. Like whenever our mom gives us a birth, we was inside her, she stored us for 9 months inside her tummy, right? So that's what the moon is. That's why the hard drive in computer is governed by the moon. Or I write it down, this one in a, make sure you keep that one in your note. After that, your urinary tract, if somebody has some problem with their urinary tract infection or something, right, then that can be seen by the moon. That comes in a medical astrology. If I get chance, I'm going to teach that you guys as well. After that, remember I told like in our previous video that sun is your right eye and the moon is your left eye. And whenever we go and see in astrology, like when we do astro vastu and stuff, then the left side of your house is governed by the moon. The left window of your house, like suppose you have this big house, right? So whichever windows are in left side, those all are governed by the moon. Right side is the sun. After that, the water place in the house, like remember like back in days we used to have matki, and that's where everybody was storing the water. We didn't have that water purifier, or we wasn't getting the water out of the refrigerator nowadays. But still, like when everything changes, when the new revolution start, like so back in days that was that. But for now, that particular, that you drinking the water out of your refrigerator, that little place, that is governed by the moon. If you have a swimming pool, that place is also governed by the moon. Lot of people, like whenever they have like moon in their 4th house, or maybe they have a Cancer, 4th house Cancer, lot of the 4th house is a Cancer, like the moon, then also they will have a big swimming pool at their house. I have seen so many chart, and soon as I see the chart, I tell them, and they say, yeah, either they live around like near the sea, or maybe like a big waterfall, or maybe like a pond or a lake, or if they don't have nothing like that, then they have a swimming pool right there at their house. And after that, the bathroom, like in our house, the bathroom and a toilet, it is governed by the moon. Remember this and make a note for this, because this will be very helpful when you do like astro vastu prediction. Lake, sea, waterfall, water reserves, anything has like a vase, water, those all are seen by the moon. After that, like our clothes, like whatever clothes we are wearing, those are also seen by the moon. That all the liquids, we already talked about that, all kind of different kind of liquids are seen by the moon. Clouds are seen by the moon. Moon represents the cloud. The theft, जो चोरी होती है ना, like the robbery, that is also seen by the moon because moon is a cheater. Remember that. The main thing, like, whenever somebody has this scandalic activities, like, जो scandals होते हैं ना, those all are seen by the moon as well. Okay, so what happened, like, moon is not the same every day. Moon wanes and waxes. Moon has its cycle, like, 15 days waning cycle, 15 days waxing cycle. So during that time, it always changes its shapes, right? So the people who have moon in their ascendants, their mind is always like that, like their mind is never same. So it is so hard to trust the people with the moon in their ascendant because their mind is not the same. They may tell you something like today, and after a week later or 15 days later, they'll be like, who the hell told you? That wasn't me. Means, like, it is so hard to make them understand that, yeah, they told you this thing because the moon is at work, in short, So their mind is never the same because of that moon's waning and waxing cycle. After that, what happened? Because of that, their emotions are like all over the places, So whenever like the moon cycle like wane and wax, according to their mood swings, they have extreme mood swings. Whenever the person has a moon in their in ascendant. When you see like the person who has like a Jupiter in their ascendant versus the person in the moon in their ascendant, you will see like a big difference. I'm not saying that they are bad people. They are extremely good and very caring because what is moon? Moon is caring. Moon is a nurturing because moon is the mother. Mother cares for us so much, right? But something about their emotions are like all over. And after that, moon is your unconscious mind as well. Moon is mind, but like unconscious mind is also in the mind, like subconscious, unconscious. So what happened? Those your deepest desires are governed by the moon. Sometimes your deepest fears are governed by the moon. So that's what moon represents, all these things. Sometimes, like, people like that motivation thing inside you, that is also governed by the moon. People have their habits and their patterns of their habits, that is also governed by the moon. Like, you can tell about the people's habit because where does the habit forms? That forms in your subconscious mind. So I'm gonna add this part in the videos because what happened, I got busier at the store, so I wanted to finish this one whenever I get chance, but I wanted to finish this video today. So here you have it, dear. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Take care.